In today's breaking story, Donald Trump has been left in a panic. That's right, Trump is panicking as his own Epstein defense has now blown up in his face. And believe me, it happened in the most spectacular kind of way. Now, at this point, Trump and Epstein, it's on everyone's minds because Trump's handling of this whole Epstein situation has been nothing short of abhorrent.
Donald Trump, though, in the post you put on the screen, said something very, very important. And that is that he said that the Epstein files do exist because they were written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration. Now, this is no small thing because he is now saying there are Epstein files. But one way or another, these files are going to see the light of day. It suggests likely that they are unflattering for him and potentially embarrassing to him or to people close to him. And the last part of that post, he says, and I'm going to prosecute my political opponents. By the way, what needs to be being investigated is being investigated, which is a whole series of Democrats and conspiracies about Democrats. And so I think what you see in that one post is files exist. Maybe they come out, but I'm going to try to change the subject by suggesting wrongdoing on the part of Democrats.
It's getting so bad now that even Marjorie Taylor Greene is complaining.
How big of a blowback is there right now in MAGA world specifically?
It's pretty big, I have to be honest. It's just a red line that it crosses for many people. Jeffrey Epstein is literally the most well-known convicted pedophile in modern day history. This is something that's been talked about by many people serving in the administration, myself and many others on the right and the left of there needing to be transparency of the rich and powerful elites that were in his circle while he was just one of the worst serial abusers of young women. It has been a very serious situation for the administration, and many people are speaking out online. You've seen it. You saw it at Turning Point Student Action Summit this weekend. And a lot of people in MAGA, they really want to know more information about the people that were involved with Jeffrey Epstein. And is there a blackmail list? And are there foreign countries' governments involved? And there's nothing wrong with people continuing to ask that.
Yeah, this feud has officially hit rock bottom when all of a sudden Marjorie Taylor Greene begins to make sense. But now things just went from bad to worse. That's right, Trump is panicking as his Epstein defense has blown up in his face. Take a look at this. Donald Trump is in full-blown panic mode today as his long-touted Epstein defense just imploded spectacularly. For weeks, Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi insisted they had released the whole video of Jeffrey Epstein's final night alive, claiming it was the ultimate proof that there was nothing suspicious, just another tragic suicide. But a new bombshell analysis from Wired has ripped that narrative apart. According to the forensic breakdown, nearly 3 full minutes, 2 minutes, and 53 seconds to be exact, were completely removed from one of the key surveillance clips. That's a far cry from Bondi's statement last week claiming just 1 minute was missing due to routine resets by the prison's security system. Bondi had said confidently, quote, "Every night should have the same minute missing," chalking it up to standard overwriting. But Wired's experts, backed by 2 independent forensic analysts, say the video wasn't just reset, it was edited, stitched together, and saved multiple times over the course of 3.5 hours on May 23rd of this year. And the missing section? Cut right before a crucial transition point in the footage. This wasn't a technical hiccup, it was manipulation. The claim that the DOJ had released the raw video has now been exposed as false, and Trump, who was already struggling to contain public distrust around the Epstein case, is now facing a firestorm of renewed scrutiny. Calls are growing for a full independent investigation, not just into Epstein's death, but into the alleged cover-up surrounding it. This isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a direct hit to the core of Trump's credibility and yet another sign that the Epstein scandal is far from buried. Stay tuned, this story is unraveling fast. Yeah, at the end of the day, it was Donald Trump and his administration. They ran on releasing the Epstein files. They ran on transparency. And now what do we have? The exact opposite of everything they ran on. Sorry, MAGA. You can go ahead and answer this question. Is America great yet?